Israel, for about 5 months a year, it doesn't rain. So basically between Passover and Sukkot, it almost never rains. But this past Shabbat, we had a surprise. All of a sudden, we were on our way back from a Kiddush at synagogue, and there was a downpour. So first of all, it doesn't rain for 5 months a year, so when it does start to rain, it's very, very exciting. So we're like, yay, it's raining! But then we're like, oh no, we're getting drenched! So we started rushing home, and we finally got to the house, and everyone's really soaked. And I finally got the baby stroller up the stairs, and we open up the door, and everyone's inside, and I close the door, and I'm like, everybody close the windows! And I was running around the house closing the windows. All of a sudden, I stood there, and I had the most incredible feeling. I think it's probably one of the sweetest feelings. If there was a top 10 list of sweet feelings, this would be high up there. Of coming into your house out of the rain, of knowing that you're safe inside your four walls with your family, and I just feel like it's such an incredibly poignant feeling of home sweet home. A few years ago, I heard a story from Harav Moti Alon. He was the Rosh Yeshiva of Yeshivat HaKotel, and he is undoubtedly one of the greatest public speakers alive today. Tens and tens of thousands of people listen to his weekly class on the Torah portion. And so he told the story that many years ago, his family was going to be hosting a newly married couple for Shabbat. This couple really had no connection with Judaism. They had never seen Shabbat. They didn't know anything about, the holidays or the Torah or anything. So Rabbi Alon explains that he was so excited. That he was going to have the opportunity to sort of show this couple Judaism, what Judaism and the Torah is all about. So he said that he prepared hours and hours writing up sermons, Divrei Torah, like mini sermons to give at the Shabbat table. And he was preparing, this commentary and this Hasidic story, and he wanted to prepare exactly the words that would go into this couple's heart. And so the couple finally came, and the whole family's excited, like the kids and his wife, and so they take them to synagogue, and at the synagogue, everyone's singing, and Rabbi Alon is looking at the couple and thinking, oh, they're really getting excited, they're really seeing the light of Judaism. And then that night at dinner, then Rabbi Alon, he gives this long talk, a long sermon about the Torah portion, and he looks at the couple, and they look so happy, and he thinks, wow, I'm really, really getting through to them. I'm so happy I chose exactly that commentary to discuss. Obviously, it's really, really speaking to them. And then the next morning, he takes them again to synagogue, and at synagogue, again, very, very emotional and spirited prayers. And he takes them back to the meal, and again he gives this very, 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 very enthusiastic sermon. And he looks at the couple, and the couple looks so happy, like they're having the greatest time. He's thinking, wow, this is amazing. I'm really, really getting through to them. And then maybe they really love the shul, or maybe they really, really love my sermon. Something's really, really getting through to this couple. I think this is going to change their life this Shabbat. So then at the third meal on Shabbat in the afternoon, they're all sitting together again at the table, and the couple is absolutely glowing. And they're obviously having such a wonderful time. And Rabbi Alon suddenly overhears them speaking to one another. And they're sort of speaking in a whisper. And the couple's saying, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And the wife says, yeah, I've never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like this. And the husband says, yes, it's absolutely unbelievable. And Rabbi Alon says, I wonder what they're referring to. I'm sure that they're talking about, the talk that I gave last night in shul. It must have been that. I must have really gotten through to them, But I said, no, it must have been, this morning, how at synagogue, spirited dancing broke out spontaneous in the synagogue, and they must have been very, very moved by that. Or maybe it was what, the mini sermon that I gave today at lunch when I spoke about the Torah portion. It must have been that. And then he listens again to the couple, and the wife says, yes, it's really, really unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. A father and a mother and children just sitting at a table together, enjoying each other's company. I've never seen anything like it. And not only once, but 2 times, even 3 times. This is the 3rd time. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. And Rabbi Elon explains that at that moment, he understood what the most important thing is. So I want to bless all of us this Rosh Hashanah and this year, that we should always feel the sweetness of home sweet home, the sweetness that I felt when I walked into the house out of the rain with my family, the feeling that that couple felt when they were sitting at that Shabbat table with that family, and that we should never, ever forget what the most important thing is. I want to bless everyone with an amazing week and an amazing year.